Okay, hey, this is Mark coming to you from Baker's Green Acres. Today's Tuesday, so that means it is 2-Minute Tuesday. And the subject that we'd like to talk about today or tackle today would be types of chickens that we grow for meat. So the two that are out there right now are Freedom Rangers and Cornish Cross. Sometimes the Cornish Cross are called White Mountain Bantresses, right? Or White Mountain Crosses, you know. But they're the typical broiler chicken that you see. They're white. It's the commercial chicken that they use in the big houses. And the kind of the new guy on the block that's been around for I think about 5 years now is the Freedom Ranger. Right? Okay, so in 2 minutes or less, let's discuss this and help sort out how you're going to make the decision which one you want to use. Mr. Timekeeper? Okay. So I think it comes down to, like, we're producers, but we're also consumers as well. And if Jill says to me, we're going to have chicken tonight, would you rather have White Mountain or Freedom Rangers? I would say Freedom Rangers. And then I would say, don't even ask me that question ever again. Right? I want Freedom Rangers. They are better once they hit the plate. But that's me. Like, I've been eating pastured poultry for a long time, so I'm getting deeper and deeper into that pasture-y, kind of deep, woodsy flavor that my body has become accustomed to from eating, nutrient-dense meats, right? But other people might not appreciate that. If your taste in chicken has been, commercial chicken coming out of the store, and you think that's what commercial chicken tastes like, then yeah, your perspective would be different on it. So that is one aspect of the difference between whites and reds, right there. It's in the eye of the beholder. The other aspect is going to be feed to weight coefficient, right? So the white birds, they will get big in 8 weeks. They will get, fed out to about 5 pounds butchered weight in about 8 weeks, 8-9 weeks, depending on how the conditions are. Where the Freedom Rangers will take 9 to 10, maybe even you'd go a little further with it, 11 weeks. And then you're going to have a 5.5 pound bird, right? And some folks might say, well, that equals destruction of the bottom line, like we're putting way more feed into those reds. Well, let's talk about that a little bit. Where we process them as well, when you open up a white bird and do the evisceration on them, it's just pretty standard. Yanking stuff out and disposing of it. With the red, we pull out a great big glob of nice yellow fat. So you're getting an added commodity here. You're getting all that fat, and that fat is very usable, especially on the homestead. Another thing is the red birds will utilize feed sources that the white birds just do not even register as feed. So if the red birds see grasshoppers, they'll eat them. Anything that's on the field that they can eat, they eat it. And they even prefer it than just the commercial feed. So I think it comes out, it's about a wash there as far as feed to weight conversion. Now, then there's the time factor. We're talking 8 weeks compared to maybe 9, 10, or even 12 weeks. But we're homesteaders. We're not commercial growers. So if our animals are alive a little bit longer and they're eating grasshoppers and bugs and worms and stuff, it doesn't really affect us that much. Matter of fact, it kind of works for us because then they're distributing their manure onto our field, which is part of the system. So for me, it's going to be the Freedom Rangers every time. We do raise white chickens too, because some of our customers like them. And it's a deep discussion, but when it comes down to eating, the Freedom Rangers have it in my book. Okay, this is Mark from Baker's Green Acres. Anyone can farm.